Thank you very much, Deputy Presiding Officer, and I am delighted that this matter has been selected for a Members' Business debate this evening. I would like to congratulate Willie Coffey for securing the debate for his work on this issue, and I would also like to congratulate Des Brown, the MP for Kilmarnock and Loudoun constituency, for the immense amount of work that he has done on this matter and for the debates that he has raised in Westminster and the work done elsewhere. Like others, I would like to thank Kilmarnock Football Club for immediately stepping up to the plate when the closures were announced, and with due respect to my good friend Patricia Ferguson and also to Bob Doris, the visit of Partick Thistle to Kilmarnock is not one of the evenings that I want to remember pre-season. Of course, I want to offer my thanks as well to the Trade Union Unite, of which I am a member, for their tireless campaigning on this issue. And I think it's just worth remembering that this has been and must be a trade union-led campaign, because the trade unions are the ones who speak on behalf of the workforce. And whatever we do in this, we must be prepared to support the trade union in seeing this process through. This is an issue which has united the town of Kilmarnock, and the sustained campaign is a credit to everyone who has been involved. But yet, as we have heard this evening, it is a vital issue not just for Kilmarnock, but for Ayrshire and indeed the whole of Scotland. As we have heard, the Johnnie Walker brand is synonymous with the town of Kilmarnock. The plant itself dominates the skyline, and I remember as a child coming back in the car from the far-flung parts of what is now John Scott's constituency, coming over the hill and knowing I was almost home when I saw the Johnnie Walker sign lighting up the sky. The plant has been central to the history of the town. Johnnie Walker's must be vital to its economic future. And its reach in terms of employment and economic impact is much wider than just Kilmarnock. Many of my constituents in Carrickcumnock and Doon Valley are employed in the plant itself. There are many local businesses who provide services. Almost everyone in Ayrshire will know someone who at some stage has worked in Johnnie Walker's. It is estimated that there is an economic impact of over £20 million to our local economy. So the closure of that bottling plant would not only devastate Kilmarnock, it would affect lives and businesses right across Ayrshire. I have seen many changes in my constituency over the last 20 or so years. I have seen whole industries killed off, manufacturing and textiles, which followed on from the pit closures. I have seen small businesses struggling to survive. Indeed, tonight, after this debate, I am going to the first meeting of a newly set up cross-party group on industrial communities, where we want to look at what more can be done to repair some of that devastation that those communities have seen in the past. The success of the Johnnie Walker brand has been achieved by the hard work and the commitment of the workforce. We have heard that time and again tonight. And it would be absolutely disgraceful for the company to cast aside the workforce in both Kilmarnock and Port Dundas in a blatant attempt to squeeze ever more profit. It seems incredible, and it is absolutely unjustifiable, that when Diageo's profits stand at nearly £2.5 billion, the company is seeking to cut the links between the Johnnie Walker brand and a community that served it loyally for nearly 200 years. Let us put this in perspective. It is not a company on its uppers struggling to survive, but this is greed in an absolutely breathtaking scale. That is why thousands of people, myself included, walked through the streets of Kilmarnock in protest. That is why thousands more, hundreds of thousands more people have already signed the petition in protest against this move. That is why many of us today signed the pledge to support Unite and the workforce in their campaign. Johnnie Walker, the striding man, as I said, has always been associated with Kilmarnock. It has become a symbol of the town. The Cabinet Secretary told us in his statement earlier today that he is meeting Diageo tomorrow, and I hope he will convey the very clear message that the reputation of Diageo will be forever tarnished if they go ahead with these closures. Willie Coffey started off with some words from my good friend Rab Wilson, the unofficial Poet Laureate of Ayrshire, so I am going to finish with some words from Rab. Here's Labour and the SNP, whilst on in here the day agree to sing for this same sheet your plea for all your workers. Let sense and justice bear the gree, save Johnnie Walker's.